Now, being in a caloric surplus is basically the opposite from a deficit. As the name says, it's being in a plus. It's being in a plus from your BMI, which is your basal metabolic rate, as they call it. And it's basically just the calories you need when you're not doing anything, when you're just sitting here, for example. And then from there, we'll add anywhere between 200 to 500 calories extra. And then we'll adjust it, see how it goes, see how you react. We'll change it weekly and find out a really good point, or adjust it fortnightly. That really all comes down to you as an individual and, you know, your training and all of that, your lifestyle. So that's why it's really important that you communicate with me. Don't do this on your own. Always double check with me. So that's what we're going to do after the deficit. We're going to go into a surplus for you to really get strong, get lean, build muscle. And the reason why we're doing this is because you cannot grow if you're not doing this. And a lot of women are scared of that because they're like, oh my God, I'm going to put on weight. No, if you do this right, it's not that bad. Well, yes, you need a little bit of excess for you to grow, but you know, it's necessary. And if you're never going to do this, you're never going to grow. So that's why we go into a deficit first, that your insulin sensitivity increases. So then if we move on to this level, to this next step, your body's like, wow, yes, you know, cool. And it really takes that energy to build. It takes them excess calories to really build. So this is really important. If you understand these methods, if you follow them as I've given them to you, you cannot do anything wrong. If you have any questions, get back to me, ask me, jump on a quick call, send me a voice message, whatever, just ask me. Because yes, again, this is really important if you want to get strong and lean. That's the methods I use. Our bodies are really simple, actually. If we understand them and if we, you know, use a method like this to simply give our body what it needs in the exact stage. So without you doing this, it's kind of, you're just tapping in the dark, you're trying different things. Most women actually undereat because they're scared to put on weight, because most women want actually fat loss, they want to get lean, right? But if you never understand the deficit and the surplus and use it right when you need it, it doesn't work, obviously. Because if it did, if it was that easy, you wouldn't be here. So just don't be scared to follow the steps. Don't worry, we're gonna, you know, you're gonna love it. But just for you to really explain this to you and for you to really get a good understanding of how this works, I thought I'll take 2 quick videos on the surplus and on the deficit. And I'd recommend you, if you want, you know, do the research, go Google, jump on a good fitness page. Don't just search anything. Don't trust anyone, because there's a lot of stuff out there, even though you can't really complicate this because, as the name says, caloric deficit, eating less, caloric surplus, eating more. So it's pretty simple. But yeah, I think that's enough. Again, if you need anything, get back to me. Let's have a look at what you need. If not, just follow what I'm telling you and you'll be fine.